just because it's a little more comfortable. No other reason than that. All right, so it is Pilates core work today. We're going to use the big ball. Hopefully you've got one of those, and then also the gliders here, or paper plates if you're on carpet, plastic plates if you're on carpet. If you're on hardwood floor, washcloths will do underneath your feet, okay? So I'm just gonna set those aside for now, and even set the ball aside. We're gonna start in tabletop position here on your hands and your knees. We want that ball to stay right there. All right, so from here, standing towards the very back of your mat, drop the tail down, inhale, breath, arms up over the head. And then exhale, breath, push those hips back. It's a flat back, forward fold, come all the way down. Let your head hang heavy here. And then as you straighten your legs out, inhale, half lift. And then exhale, fold. And then from here, we're gonna come down onto the knees, and we're gonna come into that tabletop position, rounding your spine up, straightening those arms super strong, navel to spine, shoulder blades spreading apart. And then on the inhale breath, allow the belly to drop, pull the shoulders away from your ears as you gaze forwards. And then exhale breath, rounding your back, stretch it out. It feels so good. Inhale, breath again. Let that belly drop. Lift the chin up. And then exhale, breath, round. So when you're rounding here, I want you to think about pushing the hands down and forwards, the knees kind of down and back. They don't move, but you're kind of pushing the energy in that direction. And then on the inhale, where we extend the spine, it's opposite. So it's almost like you're trying to scrunch your mat up like that. So pulling together on the inhale. Exhale, pushing apart. Inhale, drop the belly, head up. Exhale, breath, round your spine. Try to spread your shoulder blades apart. Let's go once more. Inhale, breath, belly drops down, head up. And then exhale, breath, rounding. Squeeze your abs, chin to the chest. Hold it here. Good, and then just return to a flat back, neutral position. Firm the core, eyes gazing at the very edge of the mat. Inhale, breath. Let's go right leg, left arm straight out. No higher than parallel, and watch that this hip doesn't roll up. Try to drop it down so it's even with the left. Then on the exhale, drop the hand and the knee down. Just switch. Here we go, left leg, right arm out. Nice long stretch. And then exhale, hand and knee down. Once again, inhale, breath, right leg, left arm reaching out. And then exhale, breath, bring the hand and the knee down. One more time this side, left leg, right arm reaching out. And then exhale, breath, hand and knee come down. And then you're gonna round your back up. You're gonna tuck the chin to the chest. Good, and then just release. Let's do this now. What we're gonna do is stretch the arm and leg out, move diagonally back to the center and down. Same thing other side. So how that diagonal line looks for you from here, and I'm sorry, this mic is slipping up, coming to my chin. So it's gonna go here, right leg, left arm reaching out, inhale. Exhale, breath, right leg moves off to the right, left arm over to the left. So you've got this nice diagonal line from the fingertips down to the toes. Inhale, back to the center and reach. And then exhale, hand and knee down, round your back up here. Return to flat back, other side, left leg and right arm reaching out, inhale. Exhale, breath, move off center. So nice diagonal line here. Inhale, back to the middle and reach. Exhale, breath, hand and knee comes down, and then round your back up. One more time, inhale, breath, right leg, left arm reaching out. Exhale, breath, move off center. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, hand and knee come down and round. Last time here, left leg, right arm reaching out. Exhale, move off center. Inhale, back to the middle and reach. And then exhale breath, hand and knee come down, round the back. And from here, go ahead and push your sit bones all the way back. Walk, walk, walk your hands out towards the top of the mat. Spread the fingers wide. You're going to drop your head down and push your hips back over the heels and just stretch it out in that extended child's pose stretch. Don't know what happened there. It just died. So we're going to come back to life. Yeah. All right. So from your child's pose, you're going to slowly come back up and walk your knees up towards your wrists here. Cross your ankles, push yourself back to a sit position, feet up here at the very top of the mat. And then the arms are going to extend forwards. Drop your shoulders down, knees are together. Inhale, breath. Think of lengthening your spine up. On an exhale, just go halfway back. So draw the belly in, tuck that tail under. Think of making a C shape in your spine. The arms are reaching out, but the shoulders are down. Do it again. Inhale, breath, lift up. Exhale, breath, drop the shoulders, scoop that belly inwards, and then just halfway back we go and hold. Again, inhale, breath, reach. Exhale, breath, drop the shoulders, chin to the chest, navel to spine, and just pull that tailbone under. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Last time, inhale, breath, up we go. Exhale, breath, drop your shoulders, chin to the chest, scoop the belly, navel to spine, and hold it there. Good, now inhale, all the way up you go with the arms. Exhale, soles of the feet together. Just drop your head down, knees full out. Nice butterfly stretch here. Breathe. Good, now come back up. Grab your gliders or your paper plates or your washcloths. And you're going to start in that same position, but you're just going to set the gliders right there beside you. Arms reach forwards, inhale, breath. On an exhale breath, we start it all off the same way. So tuck the chin, navel to spine, halfway back, but I want you to place that right hand on top of the glider and then just slide it to the back edge of your mat. So you're trying to rotate the upper torso, but not the knees and hips. They stay kind of planted and fixed in space, and you feel your right side obliques working hard. And then slide that glider back up to the hip, let go, inhale. Exhale, halfway back, left hand goes on the glider. Now we reach that arm to the back, knees stay straight up, rotating, feeling your obliques on the left. Come back up, inhale, reach. Exhale, breath, halfway back, slide it back. This time I want you to stretch that right leg out long and low to the floor, holding it there. You should feel a little more intensity in the core. And then step down, come back up, inhale. Exhale, halfway back, left hand on the glider. Slide it way back there and then extend that left leg out long and low. Keep your abs pulled in and rotate that upper torso. Good, come back up, inhale, reach. Exhale, breath, slide it to the back. Kick your leg out, hold it right there. Little presses down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it down, inhale, breath, reach forwards. Exhale, breath, halfway back, place that left hand on the glider, slide it to the back corner, extend that left leg out, long and low, press it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it down. So when that leg is doing that, you don't want to be all kind of reactionary in the rest of your body to that. That's kind of a little challenge to make you work harder to stabilize the rest of the body. So let's do one more set on each side. Inhale, breath, reach up. Exhale, shoulders down, chin to chest, navel to spine. Let's slide it back. Here, you're not leaning on it, just very lightly touching. Right leg goes out. Press down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it down, come back up, inhale, reach. Exhale, breath, tuck the chin, navel to spine, tail under. Slide it back to the left, kick your left leg out. Ready, go, press down up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it down, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, knees fall out, and then just come right back into that wonderful butterfly stretch. Good, and then come back up. Bring the knees together. Extend the arms out. Inhale, breath. This time on the exhale, we're going to go all the way down to your back. So try to unwind slowly, like you're setting down a string of pearls. So just one little segment at a time. And then extend both arms over your head without letting your rib cage flare open in the back arch. So try to maintain kind of a more neutral spine here by pulling those abdominals in, kind of knitting the rib cage together. Inhale, reach. On the exhale breath, arms come up, chin tucks to the chest, navel to spine, reach over those knees and come all the way back up like you're peeling up some duct tape off the floor, or just pulling those pearls back up. So inhale, reach again. Exhale, breath, shoulders down, chin to chest, belly in, roll slowly, 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 slowly. And then arms reach overhead, inhale. Exhale, arms come up, chin to the chest, hands over those knees and come all the way back up to sit. Inhale. So if you have trouble coming up, because that is the harder phase of the exercise, your option is to rock and roll up to sit. But do work on going down slowly. That's where you're the strongest, so you're probably much more likely to be able to do that easily than the reverse. So let's do 2 more. Inhale, breath, reach. Exhale, chin to chest, belly in, shoulders down, roll, 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 roll. Inhale, reach over the head, but maintain that same alignment. Exhale, arms reach up, chin to chest, squeeze your abs and come all the way back up to sit. Last time, inhale, breath, reach up. Exhale, shoulders down, chin to the chest, navel to spine. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, flatten that back into the mat, chin to chest, arms up. Good, now inhale, reach here. And then exhale, hands right beside your hips. Just come all the way down, walk the feet in and separate. And then just kind of maybe adjust the pelvis a little bit. So you tuck that tail under. And the hands are right there beside your hips. On an inhale breath, you're going to shrug your shoulders up towards the ears. So kind of make your neck disappear. And then on the exhale breath, you're going to slide the hands down towards your feet, navel to spine, chin to the chest. And the rule is always that chin is about a fist distance away from your chest. Maybe you could sneak an orange right in there. So as you lift, head, neck, and shoulders up, those hands float up. You're kind of gazing right at the mid-thighs. Some say gaze at the belly, gaze at the knees. Mainly just thinking about that neck position. Come back down, inhale, breath, shoulders slide up. Exhale, shoulders slide down, belly pulls in, chin to the chest, come on up. Float the hands up. So you could stay here with the feet down. Next level would be to extend your legs out nice and long there. And then set your feet back down. Inhale, breath, shoulders slide up. Exhale, breath, shoulders slide down. Draw the belly in, tuck your chin to the chest. Float the hands up and then extend the legs if you want. So next time we come up here, what we're going to do is go right into that 100 Pilates exercise where you're pushing the palms down and the toes are pointed for 5. Then you're going to flex the feet and the palms are up. And then we do 5 quick exhale puffs out the mouth. So the inhale breaths are like sniffing through your nose. And if you're not used to Pilates, you know, when I first started, I thought, that just sounds funny. I don't want to breathe like that. But you're in your own home, so it doesn't matter. You can breathe however funny and strangely you want. So let's give it a try. Inhale, breath. Shoulders slide up to the ears. Exhale, breath. Slide the shoulders down. Draw the belly in. Tuck that chin. Let's come on up with the upper spine. And then extend the legs out. So we go inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little faster. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then draw the knees in. Relax the shoulders and the head down. And then just rock a little bit from side to side here. Give that little low back a massage into your mat. And then hold it still. Relax your shoulders down. A little turning of your head from left to right now. Stretching into the neck. So a lot of times in Pilates, your neck gets pretty tired because it's not used to holding your head up, and our heads are heavy. All right, so from here, what I want you to do is extend the left leg out nice and long. You're going to take left hand on the top of your right shin, right hand on your ankle. Peel your upper spine off the floor. Lower this leg some more if you can. Now you're going to switch. So bring left knee in and extend that right leg long and low. And the hands do a little switcheroo as well. And now left leg goes out. Right leg goes out. So I want you to imagine that you are lying on the beach in the sun, and you are kind of digging your foot through the sand and then kind of flicking it up. Kind of dig through the sand and then flick it up. So we're going to go a little faster now. And we inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Give me 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring both knees in again. Hug them. Rest your head and shoulders down. And then a little rock side to side there. And then a little turning of your head from right to left. All right, so grab underneath your knees and then tuck your chin at the chest. Start to rock and roll a little bit from back to front like this. And you can even kind of kick your legs out and then bend them as you come up. Do it again, kick the legs back. And then come up, and let's do one more. You're gonna come up and balance on your sit bones right here. And then extend those arms out. It's a boat pose. Flip those shin bones up. And then if you can, straighten your legs all the way up here. Good, and then bend your knees, soles of the feet together, lift up nice and tall, and then drop your chest over, press those knees out. And then extend the arms out in front, drop your head down. All right, so come on up. So I want to use the ball again, so if you've got that close by, go ahead and grab it, and you're going to sit on top. So I don't know why, for some reason, my computer just keeps sort of like dying out after about 4 minutes. And I'm telling it not to, so I apologize. All right, so you're going to sit on your ball. You're going to bounce a little because we can, and it's fun, and it just feels good. It's very relaxing, actually. You know, I grew up on a trampoline in our backyard growing up. My father had a pit trampoline, meaning he dug a huge hole in the backyard and then set an Olympic-sized trampoline right over it. So, you know, when you bounce, of course, it's going under the level of the earth. But it was also safer, so if you fall off, you're not falling very far. But it was so fun. I think I grew up just bouncing, so maybe that's why I like this so much. It's probably unfair to expect you to love it the way I do. All right, so quiet the bounce down. Place those hands right here on your upper thighs, and then I want you to tuck the tailbone under, let your shoulders drop back. So right away, you should feel your abdominal muscles engaging, firing up, and then inhale, sit tall. And then exhale, kind of scoop that belly, push the tailbone forwards, let those shoulders drop back. Not too much. You never want to feel pain there. Come back up, inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, scoop that belly, push the tail forwards, drop your shoulders back. One more time, inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, once again, push your tailbone forwards. And then let's walk your feet out. And then the arms are just going to hover right here over your thighs. Lower back. Lift up, exhale, inhale back, lift up, exhale, inhale, exhale. So when you're doing this, make sure you don't overarch your back. So you don't want to drop back too far, right? You want to just come to here, and then as you lift up, super engage your abdominals. You're drawing that navel into the spine here. Inhale back, exhale lift. Let's do 3 more slowly. Exhale up 3, inhale back, exhale up 2, inhale back, exhale up 1. Let's do 10 reps quickly now. Lifting up 10, exhale 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here on 1. You're going to rotate a little bit over here to the right, and then you're going to rotate a little here to the left. So it's like you're taking your arms up and over a big dome here over the thighs. Inhale up, exhale right, inhale up, exhale go left. 2 more, inhale up, exhale go right, inhale up, exhale go left. Inhale up here, and then exhale, push the knees forwards, drop your head and shoulders back. If you want, you can straighten those legs all the way out and go into a bridge pose. Should feel good. Full-blown stretch here for your abdominals. You're going to slowly bend the knees, drop your hips, bring your head up. Slow, don't want to get a head rush there. Interlace the fingers, and then you're going to push the mid back into the ball, spread the shoulders apart, tuck the chin, pull the belly in strong. Good, now release the hands down and then walk it all the way back up to sit on top. And then a little bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, so we're going to switch to where the ball is now in front of you like that. So if you've got a smallish ball, that was easy to do. If your ball's kind of big, you got to just bring it around. So take an inhale breath, standing up nice and tall, legs are straddled. Exhale, walk, walk, walk that ball out. Let's just come into a straddle, fold, stretch here. And then in that stretch, you can ever so slightly kind of roll the ball from one side to the other, getting a nice stretch in that lateral torso. Good, now roll it up, scoop that belly in, all the way up. All right, so you're gonna drop down onto your knees on your mat. You're gonna have the ball right here in front of you. So this is a roll out and roll in. It's an elbow plank on the ball. So you wanna make sure to start with, you just do it this way that I'm gonna show you, which is the modified way, and then I'll show you how to keep increasing and increasing the resistance of the exercise. So start with the ball right up against you, hands on top, inhale breath. And then on the exhale breath, drop your shoulders, and as you start to roll the ball forwards, just come right onto your forearms there on top. Make sure you're not leaving your hips back here. So this is nothing. You want those hips to come forwards and try to scoop that belly in towards your spine and feel your abs contract. Come back up, inhale breath. Exhale breath, roll it back out again, coming into plank and hold it there. Once more, inhale breath, coming up. And then exhale breath, roll it out, hold it here. So it's just a static isometric contraction in your abdominals. Good, so you can stay with that version, or if you want to go a little bit harder, inhale. And then on the exhale, kind of push it out, then start to roll. So now you're coming into a farther over plank position. And then roll it up, inhale breath. Exhale breath, roll it out. Drop your hips. Contract your glutes, contract your abs. Let's do 2 more. Inhale breath, come on up. And then exhale breath, roll it back out, hold it, hold it. One more time, inhale breath up. And then exhale breath, roll it out, and then hold it here. Keep your head in line with your spine. Good, now come back up. So we're gonna do 4 more, but these are gonna be the harder version than that. And there's even a maximum one. I'm not even going to attempt to show it to you, but you start standing up and then you just roll it all the way out to straight body plank completely on your toes and then back up. But it's like a Navy SEAL kind of an exercise, and I don't want to try and be a Navy SEAL at this point in life. All right, so the harder, as you're starting to lean forwards, you keep pushing it out there in front of you. So it's inhale up nice and tall. And then exhale, push, 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 push. Now the arms are right over my head. My hips come down. Hold it. And then inhale. And then exhale, push to come back up. So as you're coming back up, you're kind of scooping that belly in. It's almost like a body wave with your abdominals coming back up to that kneeling position. Let's try it again. That's one. We got 3 more. Inhale. Then exhale, push, push, push. Roll it out and hold it. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Push down with those arms, scoop the belly, and then just roll that ball back in towards you. 2 more times. Inhale. And then exhale, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And then out you go into elbow plank. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the navel to spine as you roll it back up. Last time. Here we go. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Push, push, push. And then roll it out. Stay there. Inhale. And then exhale, scoop your belly, come all the way up. And I want to show you a great stretch. So just kind of collapse over the ball. Bring your hands in front, maybe walk forwards a little bit, and then just allow your back to stretch out as you just relax here over the ball. Legs are relaxed, elbows are down on the mat. Head is just nice and heavy and relaxed. You can turn it left to right. All right, so roll back. Take a big inhale. Exhale. You're going to roll the ball over here to the right side. You can scratch your nose. Roll it over to the right side, but especially feel that stretch on the left side of your body. We're rolling it to the right, feeling a stretch on the left. And then come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it towards the left. You're going to feel that stretch all the way down the right side of the body. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Roll it over to the right. Stretch that left side. One more time. Coming up. Inhale. And then exhale. Roll it over here to the left. Good. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so next exercise is for the upper back. So we're going to do what's called shoulder retraction. So if you can kind of visualize your own shoulder blades, they're just kind of like 2 flat plates, kind of like your discs. Not quite, but almost. But you want to slide them together in back. So if I were to put a pencil right down your spine, you would be able to like squeeze that pencil in place as you retract the shoulder blades. So you're going to use the ball to kind of assist. You're going to melt your belly on top and then push to come forward. So let your toes be tucked under there and back, and then flex your glutes. So kind of spin the tail under, firm the core. So the hands are right here underneath you. So if you can see yourself, if you could, which you probably can't, but if you could, it would be a straight line from your heels all the way up to the head. So inhale, breath, hands are down. Exhale, open out to the side. So thumbs are up. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lower back down. Inhale. And then exhale. Open up again and hold it. 2 more times. Inhale, lower the hands down. And then exhale, breath. Lift those arms up and hold it there. Thumbs are up. One more time. Inhale, down you go. And then exhale. Lift up and hold it here. Now stay here, inhale, breath. On the exhale, thumbs are going to lift up, down 10 times up. Exhale, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Good. Bring your hands down and then just push to roll back. Sit back on your heels and then roll that ball out in front. Now come back up. So we're going to do a little variation on that one. So again, just kind of collapse your belly on top of the ball. Tuck your toes under and back and kind of walk forwards a bit and get yourself situated. You want to feel as if your belly button is right on the very top of the ball. So here, I want you to walk the fingertips closer together right underneath your face. Spin the tail under, flexing glutes and quads. So inhale, breath. On an exhale, I want you to open up, reaching that right arm. Look up at your hand. Lower back down, inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Open up that left arm and look at the ceiling. So this left hip actually comes up off the ball. And then we lower down, inhale. And then exhale, lift this right arm up. So just that left hip down, right hip slightly off the ball and look up. Good, and then inhale down. One more time. Exhale, breath. Lift that left arm up and look. And then inhale, breath down you go. From here, you're going to exhale, come forwards onto your elbows. So come forwards enough that your legs are actually off of the floor. I'm going to roll back just a little bit there. So the toes are up, right? So I want you to just tap your toenails down. Inhale. On an exhale, lift the legs up and straddle out just a little bit. Don't go too high or you will overarch that back. Legs together, drop down. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Lift those legs up and straddle out just a little bit. And you're just kind of looking at your hands right there. Together you go, drop down, inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Lift the legs up and open. Together, drop down, inhale. Exhale, lift up and straddle. Together, drop down, inhale, one more. Exhale, breath, legs up and open out. Together, inhale down. And then exhale, push all the way back, and then just stretch it out, dropping your hips all the way down in a nice extended child's pose stretch. Breathe. All right. So if you need a little sip, I'm going to get myself a sip of my refreshment here. And again, just I told my screen not to go to sleep for an hour, but it's falling asleep. You must be tired. It's falling asleep so much earlier than I told it to, but you know, love electronic stuff, right? Technology, audiovisual. I'm ready to be done with all these challenges. Okay. So I'm going to get a sip, and this is not, even though this is a wine glass that was given to me, it's not what it is. Not this early. Okay, so put your ball aside, and then I want you to get your paper plates or your gliders out. Right here. So one on each side right there like that. So we're going to come down onto our stomach in that prone face down position. Again, a little bit more back strengthening. I'm just real big on that because I think most of us, if not all of us, struggle with and battle with combating just that forward posture that just seems to be inevitable. Everything in life is here. So, and if you look at old people as they age, it's never back that way, right? It's always down that way. So if you can strengthen the musculature on the back side of the body, that will help kind of open you up. Plus stretching the pecs and the chest and shoulders here is very beneficial as well. So coming down onto your belly. Now I'm just a little concerned about this mic being right there. We'll just see what happens. I'll try not to smush it. So you're on your stomach face down. I might not go all the way down just because I'm trying to protect that. So the hands are right there on your gliders. Bend the elbows so that from the ceiling it looks like football goal posts, or we could call it a cactus shape. So head is down. Inhale, breath. On an exhale, let's just come up with the head, chest, and shoulders. Slide those gliders back and then extend them out to the side. You're kind of pressing down with your hands as you lift up and look forwards a bit, but not too much. You want the back of the neck to always stay smooth. Good. Now come back down and just kind of reach those hands back towards the top. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Come on up and then just slide those hands out. Flex your buttocks. And then once again, come back down. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath, come up. So you're sliding the gliders back and then extending them out to the side there. Good, and then come back down. Now you're going to bring those gliders around in front of you there. You might want to scoot yourself a little bit closer towards the very top edge of your mat. So those arms are extended straight out here. Inhale, breath. On an exhale breath, press down into the palms and lift up and try to push your shoulders down. This is the default kind of natural inclination. Try to drop those shoulders down and push, push, push as you lift up as high as is comfortable for you. Again, never feeling pain in your back. Slide it back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Push those hands down. Flex the glutes. Try to keep your core engaged. And then one more time. Inhale, breath, reaching out. Exhale, breath, pushing down, lifting up. Hold it here. So you don't want to be like, this is relaxed. I don't know if you can see. This is like relaxed with the back. This is like pulling my abdominals inwards to protect the back. Good. And then just slide it back out and bring your hands right underneath, feet together. Inhale. On an exhale breath, push down. Tuck your chin, round that back, and let's push those sit bones all the way back. Good, now from here, walk your knees up towards your wrists, cross your ankles, and then push yourself back to a sit position. And you're gonna slide back up here. Arms to the front, inhale, breath. Exhale, breath, slowly lower down, down, down. So we're going to do some bridging first without the ball, and then we're going to add the ball into it. So just remember what we do here first, because if you don't have a ball, this is what you want to do second when we do use the ball. So I want to give everybody options. So feet are hip width apart, toes straight ahead, hands right here, shoulders down away from your ears. Pull that navel into the spine, kind of flatten and imprint that back into the mat. Inhale, breath here. On the exhale breath, push down strong through the feet. You're going to peel that spine up off the floor, lifting your hips up. So we're not going into that major bridge like you might do in yoga, where you're super, super arched. It's just basically a straight line from the knees down to the shoulders. Inhale, breath here. And exhale, breath. Tuck the tail under from the top of the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Set it back down. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Navel to spine. Flatten the back. Peel your spine up off the floor. Hold it right there. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Slowly, slowly. Lower back down, down, down. Good. So next time we go up, we're going to go up and stay lifted and do alternating leg kick up, down, leg kick up and down. So inhale, breath to prepare. Exhale, breath, navel to spine. Let's lift those hips up towards the ceiling. So as you unload the right leg and kick up, don't let your hip drop. That's kind of a default natural inclination. So point your toe up, inhale. On the exhale, you're going to go toe, ball, heel down. So articulate through that foot and ankle. Left leg goes up, inhale, kick up. Exhale, breath, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick right. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick up left. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick right. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick left. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick right. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick left. Exhale, one more time each leg. Inhale, kick up the right. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick up left. And then exhale down. And then lower, lower, lower. Slowly, you're back all the way down. And then let's grab underneath, separate, and pull those thighs towards the shoulders. So a little more open straddle position here. Should feel good as you kind of rock it side to side. All right, set the feet back down on the floor, or if you have a ball, grab your ball. Oops. I think if I just touch it, it will keep it from falling asleep so quick. All right, so if you've got a ball, then I want you to just put your heels directly on top. So the knees are bent so that they are positioned over the hips, heels right on top of the ball. Let the knees stay together. Shoulders down, hands on the mat. Take an inhale breath. On an exhale, pull that navel to spine. So flatten that back into the mat. dig your heels in, and I want you to peel your spine up off the floor, and then lower down halfway. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, drop, exhale up. Down, up, 10. Exhale, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Knees open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down slowly. Extend the legs out straight. Bring that right leg in. Give that hamstring a little massage there if that feels good. And draw your leg in. Good. Lower the leg down. So you should have felt that in the hamstrings, in the glutes, in the lower back. So now you're drawing that left leg in for a nice stretch here. Good, and then just lower the foot down. Bend the knees again. So now you're going to do butterfly stretch. So soles of the feet are together and the knees open up. Hands right on the mat beside your hips. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Draw that navel to spine, and then pushing down with your feet, lift your hips up and hold it there. Lower the hips halfway down. Inhale. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, up, down, up. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1 here and see if you can let go. Mwah! It's harder to balance there with no hands. Good. And then lower down. And then straighten your legs all the way out. And just kind of bounce the backs of your ankles and calves into the ball there. Good. And then let's kick up that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, reach around and grab behind and pull that leg in. Once again, give that hamstring a nice little massage. Lower down the right leg. Left leg up. Reach behind and pull it in. A little massage there. Good. Now bend the knees, and I want you to take the ball in between your ankles, just like that, and then extend the legs up straight. So it's a little bit of a hand-eye coordination thing. So you're going to let go and catch the ball, toss it up, and then trap it in between the ankles there. So drop and catch, toss and trap it. When you're trapping it, the legs stay straight. The inner thigh muscles engage forcefully. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Exhale, trap it. Drop it, trap it. Drop, drop, push. Drop, push. Go 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it up there on 1. Get it right in between those ankles. And then interlace the fingers behind your head. Inhale. And then exhale. Draw that belly in. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Legs are going to press, 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 push, 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 push. So it's a very small, kind of minuscule, barely discernible movement. But keep pushing, pushing. Keep pushing. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it together on 1. Reach up and touch the ball. Grab it. Bend the knees. Soles of the feet together. Just let that ball go behind you. And stretch those arms out nice and long. Good. Use your hands to press the knees open even more, a little bit more. Good. And then bring your knees together. Bring them into the chest. Grab behind. Rock and roll a couple of times. Eventually rocking and rolling up to a sit. Again, balancing on your sit bones here. Float those shin bones up. If you can, extend those arms out. We're going to inhale, breath, float those arms up, up, up. Exhale, flip the palms, lower slowly down. Let's try it with straight legs. Inhale, breath, up you go. Exhale, flip the palms, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, breath, up. Exhale, flip your palms, lower slowly down. 1 more up we go. Inhale. Exhale, float it down. Good, and then set your feet down, open the knees up, but don't go all the way out. Keep the soles of your feet down and grab your ankles and just pull yourself into a deep low back stretch here. Good, now come on up. Shoulders roll around to the back. All right, so we're gonna do one more deal on the ball. I'm gonna show you the modified or just alternative method first, because this one's a bit challenging. And I should have said this before, I've said it in other classes, but just making sure you don't have like lots of breakable stuff around the room where if this ball goes running away, it's not gonna break, you know, your grandmother's porcelain china or whatever, something that's very pricey. We don't want that to happen. All right, so what we're gonna do is come into straight arm plank. So here's your modified version. So the ball is just gonna be there for right now. So you can do this. This is option one. So straight legs. You're gonna go kick, down, kick, down, kick, down, kick, down. If you're on your knees, you can go straighten, drop, straighten, drop, straighten, drop, straighten, drop. So those are two options if you want to modify or if you just don't have a ball. But if you have a ball, what we're going to do now is straight arm plank with our feet on top. And there are numerous ways to get in this position. This is just one, but you would just park one foot back there, get your hands in position, and then lift up and just come into straight arm plank. So make sure you're not arched here. That would be like bad for your back. So scoop your belly up. So you're gonna start to kick like this. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then you're gonna bend your knees and push back and push your hips up and just breathe. So I know it looks funny. It's kind of like you're having a little temper tantrum with your legs on the ball, but all that sort of bouncing with straight legs, you're wanting that joint action to happen at the hips. It's not a bending of the knees. So we're gonna try it again, and you can even roll the ball in a little bit closer right underneath the knees and do that kind of beating up. But again, that joint action, it's coming from your hip. It's not like you're kicking your legs like that, like you're having a tantrum. And it's kind of funny because, you know, when you do it, it sounds funny, and it's just not a movement we normally do, like kick, kick, kick like that. It does seem like a little bratty kid having a temper tantrum. So just pretend that you're that. But you want to try to keep the ball from, you know, it wants to move all around. It's very unstable as you're doing that. We're going to try one more set. And if you're not using the ball, you just do the other. So I'm going to show you a little bit easier. You can have that ball a little bit closer up towards your arms. Okay, so don't be up too high here, but neither do you want to be too arched. That's not good for your back. So eyes looking out in front of your mat. Here we go. Kick, kick, kick. All right. Woohoo. Bend your knees and just kind of extended child's pose here on the ball with those hips up. All right, so if you kind of struggled with that one a little bit, you can practice that throughout the week. The learning curve is quick. You really get better faster a lot. So we're going to do a balancing move, and then we'll be done. I got a little tip for you. So the balancing move is on the ball, standing behind it here. So you want to separate the legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And then it's like your kneecaps are like puncturing the ball. So you're pushing in. Hands are here, shoulders back. Real strong through the core, nice flat back, and then slowly push with your toes and start to roll forwards. See if you can pick your feet up here and balance. Keep your neck nice and long. Inhale, breath. Exhale it out. And then come back down. So I want to show you what I see a lot of people do. And it's interesting because it's so much more dangerous and feels so much more wobbly. And maybe it's just counterintuitive to do it the way that I'm trying to cue you, but also see people go like one knee and then just try to quickly pick up the other knee and put it on. But you want to just like sneak into it, like you're just creeping up on it, sneaky like. So again, the knees go here, hands are on the opposite side of the ball, kind of fingertips pointing down. Shoulders back, brace with the core, and then just look at my feet. If you can see them, I'm just ever so slightly starting to push with my toes, and I'm bringing my head more forwards of the ball. And then just barely, see now, hardly my toes are touching, and then I just pick them up, and there we are. And so you're moving a little bit from left to right, so there's probably always going to be a little bit of play in the ball to keep you up there on top. You're just trying to not fall. That's the main goal here. Good, and then just come back down. Yay! All right, so standing with your feet together here. Inhale, breath. Float your arms up over the head. Interlace. Exhale. Push your palms straight up. Biceps come right beside the ears. Drop the tail down. Let's do 4 circles going around one way. So there's 1. Keep your glutes tight. 2. And 3. Good. And then 4. Go the other way. Circle it around 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Good, inhale, breath straight up. Exhale, rotate your wrists around and around. And then relax, shoulders around, and just kind of kick it out. Okay, so we are done for the day. Yay, you should feel nice and warm and strong in the core muscles. So I hope you had your little tea party yesterday. I was recommending the challenge for the week is to try and have a cup of hot tea at some point in the day, in the afternoon, and just treat yourself to the a lot of it is just the ritual of tea. You know, the British are great about having their tea time, and usually they'll have crumpets or little cookies or whatever, but we don't have to do that part. But we can do the tea part. So this is a green tea that I like, but again, you can go find your favorite tea at the grocery store or Sprouts or Central Market, and just enjoy that. It is a form of self-care and a form of just encouraging yourself, really. We've got to do things intentionally for ourselves because, we can't just wait on other people to do that for us. So the other little tip that I wanted to share with you, and this is by no means meant to be a full-blown tutorial on the use of kinesio tape. So you probably noticed I've got on my foot, on my ankle, tape wrapped around. And what that does is it just provides a little bit of pain relief, pain management, by sort of creating some, what am I trying to say, just some support for the ankle. Now, kinesio tape does have a stretch to it, so it's different than athletic tape. Athletic tape is like putting a cast on, and sometimes I do that with my foot because I need it to be very rigid and fixed in place. But just this here makes it feel a little bit better. It doesn't take all the pain away. But I went to a 2-day workshop a few years ago on kinesio taping techniques and just the science behind it, and there is good science. And there was one technique I want to show you, and I think it's pretty simple. It's like nothing can go wrong if you don't do it right. I mean, it's just tape, basically. It's like putting on a Band-Aid. But it is called the Band-Aid technique. So the first thing you want to do is determine where your pain might be. Let's just say you've got elbow pain. Maybe it's right here on the kind of that forearm muscle tendon right there. So you figure out kind of what the strip length needs to be. So I don't have pain there, but I'm just going to demo it there. So I'm going to cut a strip, and it's got nice little grid lines on one side so you can see how to cut a straight line. Then I'm going to fold it in half. And you need to round the edges, because if you don't, this tape is going to peel off much more easily. So if you round it, it kind of just sticks and adheres better to the body. And so I'm going to just kind of cut off that edge there, and then cut off that edge there. So now it's nice and rounded on the ends. You want to make sure that the skin is clean, and preferably wipe it down with alcohol so there's no natural oils in your skin that's going to make it harder to stick. And then what you're going to do is you're going to this stuff tears, so I'm just going to tear it right there. Okay, so I've got a little strip here, and I've got a little strip here. So it's literally like a Band-Aid. So the very ends, let's just say that little bit right there, from here to there. I don't know if you can see that little bit sticking up. That is the end where you want to have no stretch, no stretch. So I'm just going to peel that piece off right there. I'm going to just kind of put it right there. This might not be exactly how I would do it. And then I'm just going to smooth that down. So no stretch there. I don't know if you can see. By the way, I don't know if you can see my tattoo. It's a fake one, but then you're going to take this other end and you're going to apply stretch. So where you're trying to target is wherever that pain is, you want that stretch. It's about a 75% stretch right across that area. And you can peel it back up and sort of reposition. So I'm going to stretch it to about there and then not stretch there. Then you take the back of that tape and just, you do that really, really fast. And what that does is it heats up the glue on the underside and it helps it stick better. So obviously there's parts on your body that would be harder to do, like if your neck hurts or your low back hurts, although I've tried. But already it feels good and I don't even have pain there. It's just kind of interesting how this stuff works. And this is waterproof, so this should stick on your body even through several showers, several days. Just depends on how long you want to keep it on. But I can typically leave it on anywhere from 3 to 5 days. Just depends on how good the tape is. So there you go. That is the Band-Aid technique on Kinesio tape. I'm going to upload a short little video on that technique at the end of this post so you can check it out and see it again. But I know you've seen the athletes at the Olympics with, especially like the beach volleyball players have just tape stripes all over them. And it's like, what is that? And swimmers have it. So it is definitely a valid technique for addressing pain. There's some good research. A doctor actually out of Japan sort of came up with this idea and with this methodology. So there you go. That is your tip for the day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for lower body. So have some tea today, and I will see you all in the morning. Bye-bye.